Hey traders, Mark here. Today is Saturday morning and I want to show you all something that I'm pretty excited about. An indicator that I truly just got finished this morning, and what's funny is it's something that NinjaTrader told me is not possible to do. So where there's a will, there's a way, right? Anyway, let's walk through this. Now, please try to ignore this crap. This is a brand new indicator. I don't know how to fix this yet, but the reason it's doing this is because, as you can see, this is 3 o'clock, and 3 o'clock is when the markets close my time. So after 3 o'clock, there is no more volume that's actually being recorded in the market. But that's what this is, gang. This actually records the overall volume and the direction of who is more aggressive in the market. So if we come down here and let's place a line at 0 so you can see what the 0 line is. So I'm going to make this 0, and that pegs that line to 0. So if we walk through a couple days here, here's the open, and you can see on this particular day volume is above 0, and what I want you to make note of is what is the direction of our day. Bullish, right? Even when we have this down move, you can see there's a nice little double bottom and we resume the trend. Now this is a 5-minute chart, right? But I wanted to keep it simple. So my overall point is, if I know, or if I have something that gives me a pretty good guide for the direction, well then why would I want to be taking shorts this day, right? Now I could take some counter trend trades and scalp the market a bit, but guys, that's not what I'm trying to do. You know, I want to trade with the trend. So anything that I can do to keep myself on the right side of the trend, then it's just a matter of going into my zones on a higher time frame and trading out of those zones, and I can give myself even a slightly better edge. You see, that's what I'm trying to do here, is figure out how do I give myself just a little bit more edge. Because if I can move my needle from winning 22% of my trades to 25%, gang, that's a massive improvement. I mean, think about going from, say, 22% to 27%. It's a 5-point difference. But if you look at it on percentage terms, it's over 20%, right? So let's look at a couple more days, because, you know, this is just one day. All right, here's the day before. Look at this. Price is above the 0 line. I'm sorry, volume is above the 0 line. And you have this down move in the morning, and then look what happens. Pop. Now, wouldn't it be nice to know this? To know that your direction for the day is most likely higher. And for those of you who know the patterns that I like to trade, what is this? What is this pattern, guys? It's called a weaker low pattern. And this is a pattern that I've been trading for a long time, and it works. Okay? Let's go take a look at another day. Let's find something a little more choppy. Now this is a really ugly day, isn't it? Now you can see that you know, if I were looking for shorts anywhere in here, it would have been ran over. But then they try to make a move higher here, and look what happens. This is the move that you would have made all your money back on. This move down here, right? And then even through here, you would have lost some money on if you were shorting. I mean, nothing's perfect, right? So we're going to have these days. It's inevitable. But if we can keep ourselves on the right side more than we're not, we're going to be okay, right? So you can see the big moves this day were above the 0 line, and the big moves are up, 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 right? Then it gets slammed down later in the day. So this day starts off below, peaks above right here, and then it's off to the races to the upside. Now here's a day that would have got you. So you would have done just fine right through here. You can see they tried to go up early morning, but it was below zero, and they had a big down move. But then the rest of the day would have been tough, right? Started heading higher. Now here's an ugly day as well. Now I want to show you something that I've also considered was taking the opening range of this first bar and boxing it in. So I'll show you what I mean. So if you take this opening range, if you're inside this opening range on that first bar, don't trade. And look at this, it would have kept you out of trading most of this day. Just an idea. Guys, this is, whoops, I just deleted it. Oh well. All right, so y'all get the idea. The other thing I want to do in this video real quick is I just want to walk through some trades. Oh, first of all, guys, here's the forex system now that I finally have it all programmed up on NinjaTrader. It looks really good, gang. And I'll walk through that some more later. But let me walk through. Let me walk through some charts here. Let's see. All right, this is Friday, I think. Let's just walk through Friday. Now, I want to show y'all something that's really, really, really freaking cool. So I had y'all know that I like to back test, right? So part of back testing, well, what it means for me is that I have to log a lot of stuff. I have to, manually log the entry date, the exit date. I have to manually log the entry price. I have to manually log the ATR, my MAE, my MFE. Now, what if I didn't have to do that anymore? What if I didn't have to manually log anything? What am I talking about? Check it out. Backtest assist. It's your backtest assistant. You got your own assistant right here on NinjaTrader. Let's come in here. You got options, right? You can use a ATR, exit, or stop, or manual. If you're using manual, because I know a lot of you all that trade patterns have multiple take profit points. You just change this. You can change it to however many you want. If you're using ATR, well, you put your multiple in. I'm going to do a risk 1 to make 8. Custom columns. This is the piece that I'm most excited about. What does this allow me to do? Gang, these are my filters, right? So I got, let's say, trade type 1, trade type 2. I want to get those in there. Am I trading into a zone? Let's add another one in here. One that I like testing is, did price reject a zone prior to my entry? So if I'm long, did it reject off of a short zone prior to me setting up for the long? So just add that in there, and you can add as many as you want in here, okay? Let's hit OK. Now, let me hit OK. Let this thing load. And then let's just log trades from Friday. You give it a second here, gang. The zones have excuse me, those zones have to load. Oh, they're ready. Okay. So this is my open print is 8:30, which I know you guys can't see my time, but it's right here. So I need to have a fresh zone print, and let's get going. Let me just double check something. 2 minute, 5 minute. Okay. Trying to figure out why that why that trend indicator is green the entire Friday. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta pause this video because I know that's not the case. All right, I'm back here. Found my problem. I was not connected to live data. All right, so this is Friday, gang, and so at the beginning of the morning we start off red and red. So I'd be looking for a fresh zone to short, which I do not get. Now I'm green. So this is a zone that I could trade out of if it sets up. So let's log the trade. See, now when I come up here, I hit log trade. It asks me to specify my entry. So my entry is going to be one tick above the high of this bar, right? So it's 69.70. So it tells me that my entry is 69.70. Now it's asking me to specify my trade direction. Well, all I have to do is I just have to click above this dashed line for a long or below for a short. So I just click above. Now it tells me I'm long. It says now specify your ATR bar. It's going to be this bar right here. Remember, I used the prior bar, ATR. So I'm going to hit that. So now it's going to put a dash down here for my stop. And there's one gets way up here that we can't see for my target. So the next thing it's asking me is what's my MAE? Well, my MAE on this trade is going to be down here, right? Because it goes against me. So it doesn't really matter. I'll put this down here. That's my MAE. And then my MFE is right here. And now look what happens here, guys. Let me delete this one. But look what happens. This cool window pops up automatically. It tells me the instrument, the date of my entry and the time, the date of my exit and the time, entry price and my long or short, exit type, my ATR, stop loss, what my take profit would have been, my MAE, my MFE. Now I need to move these out so I can see them. So let's just say that's a type 1 because I've got green and green down here, so we'll call that the type 1. And that's it. So let's move on to the next trade. And that next trade would have been right here, but never set up. It's going to be right here. So let's log a trade. 66.75. I'm long. ATR bar is here. My MAE here. My MFE here. And trade logged. It's that simple. Okay, my next trade is going to be right here. Entry, long, ATR. Put MAE down here. Put MFE up here. Okay, got another trade logged. Oh, I should go through and oh wait, you know what? This trade would have required divergence. So this actually is not a trade. See, look what happens. I turn red right here before the entry. And then I would need divergence to take that trade, which I don't get. So I need to delete that last one. Okay, let's see if it sets up for a divergence. Let me get my data window in here. Okay, there's no divergence there. And then the zone is gone. Alright, so there's just 2 trades in there. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so I'm going to have a trade here. TR bar is going to be right here. The entry is down here, so my MAE is going to come in over here. MFE right there. And that again is a type 1. Let's log another one. It's going to be up here. Short, ATR bar. MAE is going to be here. MFE here. Okay, we'll log another one here. Then I'd have another one here. And then, let's see, here. Now this trade wasn't triggered till down here, so this bar is not stopping me out yet. My stop is up here. Okay, so you can see here's my take profit down here. So it did hit profit, so my MAE is going to be here. And my MFE here. Oh wait, that's not a trade. This thing turned green. Oops, delete. And at the same time, this one wouldn't have been a trade either, because that turned green down there. Alright, so I need to delete that last one as well. Okay. But, let's see. I'd have trades here, right? Yep. Okay. Let's log this. I'd have one right here. And then I'd also have one here. Okay, and this one does hit target. So on this one, my MAE is going to be right there. And my MFE down here. Alright, so now I need a reset, which I don't have in here. Could have taken a trade down there. I need divergence. There's no trade here. And then at this point, guys, we are right at the end of the day. There's no divergence here. None here either. So that would be it, because this is the close of the market. Anyway, so if we come back and we look at this day, here is our information, right, for the day. Now all I have to do is hit save, and then it saves wherever I want it to save. I can choose that. I can choose the name of the file, and then what I've done is I've built out and the reason this is named this way is because I have a student who's actually testing this tool for me, and he has verified that it saves him over about 4 times the amount of time on his testing. But anyway, so what I've done is I've set it up to where you just copy and paste your data here, and what happens is it automatically flows into here. You don't have to do anything over here. It automatically is set up to where it flows into here, and then all your filters are already check marked and everything, guys. And so this is his data. He's logged a handful of trades, and this is his equity chart. So you start with a $10,000 account. Now the reason it looks the way it looks is because there's not a lot of data yet. As you get more data, this will get scrunched in. So I mean, we could even, if we scrunch this thing in, you can see it. It starts looking more normalized. But what's really cool about this, guys, is I figured out a formula that automatically calculates max drawdown. It's right here. So as trades are coming in and logging, this is calculating max drawdown, and this chart updates in real time. So as you fill in data from here, this updates real time. And I thought I don't have max drawdown on there, so I thought I calculated it. Oh, there it is. There's so far that's the max drawdown on this specific data set that he has tested, whatever his rules are. Okay. Anyway, gang, I thought I would show that. Thought maybe you would enjoy it. And if we look at the day from Friday, if we just because we know that this is a loser, 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 loser. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then winner. Gang, that's a positive day. I already know that. I don't have to go and put this data anywhere. I know that it's a positive day, which is absolutely incredible if you think about it, right? So, all right, gang, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And just so you know, gang, get signed up on the list. I've got something coming out next week, and if you're on the list, you'll be able to get the emails. Otherwise, you won't. So get on that list. All right, gang. Catch you later.